This is Biorelativity for October 26, 2021. Shalom, shalom, shalom. Greetings, this is Giuliano. We are the Arcturians. Our thought powers are united, and we are resonating strongly with the energy of planetary healing. The quantum world works like this. The observers influence the outcome. This is a truth on the subatomic level. Thoughts are on the subatomic level, and the fabric of this reality is subatomic. In fact, the fabric of this reality is also difficult to perceive unless one has expanded consciousness. However, the fabric of this reality, which does operate on spiritual principles, some of these principles we explore often when we talk about the noosphere and how we can manifest outcomes. That law is a basic core reality of the third dimension. Everyone is familiar with cause and effect. But in the quantum world, cause and effect are transcended by an unknown force that has not been categorized or defined. In fact, it is called quirky or crazy because it is unpredictable. But it is exactly this energy, the unpredictable energy, the quirky energy, that is going to be very effective in helping to heal this planet. Because we, the Arcturian group of 40, are operating outside of the realm of cause and effect, and we are operating on higher planetary healing principles. Today we will look at the several themes, including raising the spiritual light quotient of North America, cleansing the oceans, especially on the Atlantic and Pacific sides, and also work to cleanse the auric field of North America in a way that the COVID-19 will disappear. Let us begin our meditation by going inward, closing your eyes, taking 3 deep breaths, and becoming in touch with your spiritual strength and spiritual energy, becoming in touch with your personal power as a planetary healer. And become aware of your energy field, and become aware that you are an electromagnetic being of light. I, Giuliano, have sent down a corridor over each one of your homes where you are sitting. This enables you to travel at the speed of thought through the corridor to the Starship Athena. Allow your spirit body to rise up and enter the corridor. If for any reason you have trouble doing this, just follow the instructions and use your imagination to the best of your ability. Imagination is a wonderful attribute of the Homo sapien mind. You are now in the corridor, and you are traveling at the speed of thought through the corridor to the entranceway of the Starship Athena, which is in the fifth dimension, approximately in the location known as the Jupiter Corridor, the large space between Jupiter and Mars. Follow me down the hallway into the Gaia Planetary Healing Meditation room. It is a huge room. There are windows all around the top. Each window has a beautiful perspective of the galaxies and galaxy. In fact, each window is like a high-powered telescope that has a zooming power unheard of on the Earth. In the center of the room is a holographic image of the Earth. And we have turned the Earth exactly so that North America is holographically facing everyone who is sitting around the circle. Besides you and myself, we have other Arcturian masters here, including Tamar, Hilioa, and Lord Arcturus. We look at North America, and our goal is to raise the spiritual light quotient of the planet. And it is our assessment that the quickest way to raise the spiritual light quotient of this North America continent is through first contact. It may seem strange to you, but the proof, the existence of other beings will shift the spiritual light quotient of the entire North American continent. So I, Juliana, with your assistance, visualize North America, and I visualize that the spiritual light quotient energy will be raised, and this will be manifested by a new discussion of spirituality, a new discussion of the spiritual nature of this planet, a new discussion that humanity can interact with the spirit of the earth, a new discussion that there is a first contact, and that this is going to raise the spiritual light quotient. So on the holographic image, all of these thoughts on North America, the raising of the spiritual light quotient, the raising of the understanding of the spiritual nature of the planet, the understanding of the Earth's relationship to the galaxy, and of course, first contact in general. We see all of these themes written on a holographic board in front of North America. Use your power of imagination and thought, and in your own words, write those affirmations on the board, and we will send them into the spirit of the earth after our meditation. And entitle the board Ways that we are going to raise the spiritual light quotient of North America. we will go into meditation and silence. See the spirit body of the aura of the earth charged with the wonderful blue energies of the Arcturians, charged with spiritual awakening over all of North America. See those like yourselves who are spiritually minded, influencing and raising the spiritual light quotient of North America. For this continent has been living in darkness, and let the light coming from the Arcturians and the Ascended Masters shine over all of North America now. Remember, light lightens darkness. Where there is light, where there is spiritual light, there will not be darkness and lower energy. Now direct our attention on the holographic image of North America and look at the Pacific Oceans, all the way from Alaska down to Canada, British Columbia, Northwest, Seattle, San Francisco, all the way down the coast, San Diego, Tijuana, the Baja Peninsula. See light on the oceans, and I, Giuliano, activate what I call filtering energies over the whole West Coast, so that the pollutions, the oils, and all densities, plastics, are filtered out, and the fish, the plants and animals living in the ocean receive a boost of protection and activation. And see this on the Atlantic coast, and let this strong storm now be weakened so there's minimal damage, and let the East Coast all the way down to Florida, including Puerto Rico, including the Yucatan Peninsula, including the Gulf of Mexico, all receive cleansing and spiritual reactivation. All dead zones, let them be revitalized. And let there be a spiritual awakening of the necessity to protect these oceans in North America. Again, we'll go into meditation. A golden light appears over the oceans on the Pacific coast and on the Atlantic coast. Beams of fifth dimensional light. And also, we are activating a new awareness for protections of the oceans. Finally, let us look again over all of North America and the COVID. And I am placing a whirlwind suction tunnel over all of North America. And visualize with me all of the viruses related to COVID-19 are being sucked up like a vacuum cleaner and thrown out into outer space. Visualize this, please. The strong suction, filtering action is bringing all of the COVID-19 virus into a funnel and is being sent out into outer space now. Visualize this to the best of your ability. We'll go over all parts of Mexico, all parts of the United States, all parts of Canada. And finally, as we conclude our meditation, I'm placing a golden ring holographically around North America. It is like a sub-ring of the Ring of Ascension. The ring is over all of North America. It is a holographic ring that is golden and harmonic and covers the etheric energy of Canada, the United States, and Mexico. And this ring will help to raise the light quotient. And now, with all these thoughts holographically imprinted on the holographic image of North America, and also a board which has all of these images and thoughts that we have strengthened and projected. All of these higher energy healing thoughts are now downloaded into the spirit of Gaia. Wonderful. And so it shall be. Remember, we are working in the Gaia Planetary Healing Chamber, so your thoughts and our work together is amplified. Prepare to leave the room, the Gaia Healing Chamber. Walk down the hallway. Walk to the doorway. And slide down the corridor back to your home on Earth, returning to a place 6 feet above your physical body. And re-enter now in perfect alignment, feeling refreshed, activated, and optimistic that we are part of a change that will bring forth a spiritual awakening and healing to North America. I am Giuliano. Good day.